Hi, Samantha. Hello. Hi, Samantha. Hello.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Samantha Uncut, where I discuss celebrity news, hot topics, reality TV, and so much more. All commentary is alleged and, in my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. So now we're back with episode 4, and we're just gonna jump right into it. So episode 4 opens with Chelsea and Kat. They're talking about the gathering at their grandparents and how they feel bad for Dani. Chelsea said that she's worried because Dani is going to be miserable and take it out on her. And nothing she does will be okay because Dani will find fault with everything she's doing. So basically, she's saying that Dani being frustrated with the whole Bill wedding and them having to go to the wedding, Dani is going to be mad about that. So any little thing that Chelsea does at work, that Dani's gonna find an issue with that and make it a problem. And then we go over to the country club where Dani is having breakfast with Vanessa and Nicole, and Vanessa is telling them that she was shocked that Anita called asking for the community to attend Bill and Haley's wedding, and Dani said sarcastically that they all shall do what they must. And Nicole is just agreeing and saying, she said to Vanessa that Dani is trying to put her children's needs first since Bill wants them at the wedding. And then we have Haley walking in to the country club, and she walks up to Dani to say hi, and she said sorry to interrupt, and Dani's just like, yeah, that's an easy fix. You can walk away, like you don't have to interrupt. And so Haley's just like, I just need to talk to you for a moment. Dani finally says, okay, sure, I'll talk to you. So they walked away from the table, and then we switch over to Naomi talking to Ashley on the phone, just checking in with her and seeing how work is going. And then Bill found his way all the way to stalk Naomi because he wanted to talk to her because she's been avoiding him. She doesn't want to talk to him because obviously you're gonna be marry my best friend. Like, you cheated on my mom. What is there to talk about? So anyways, Bill walks up to her and he's like, oh, I knew I would find you here because you always come to this place to think things through. And so Naomi's like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, why are you here? I don't respect you. I don't want to talk to you. So he's there trying to plead his case to Naomi and saying, oh, I remember when you used to love me and you thought the world of me. Guy, yeah, that's when you were. That's when she thought of you as a hero, not when you're cheating on her mom and hurting her mom and sleeping with her best friend. What is wrong with this guy? Between him and Haley, I don't know which one drink the most delusional Kool-Aid, because you have Haley back at the country club trying to talk to Dani about being cordial with each other because they live behind the gates, and she's saying to her like, oh, I don't expect us to be friends, but I just want us to be cordial, and it doesn't matter how long it takes. I'm willing to do whatever it takes for us to be in a good place. This girl is she's dumb. She's dumb. The one thing you could do, ma'am, is to leave the community. Go to another planet where she doesn't have to see you. Erase the fact that you slept with her husband. How about you do that? Can you do that? Because that's the only thing that's going to make everyone forgive you or like you, or for you and Dani to be in a good place, is for literally for you to wipe her memory of the fact that you stole her husband and you ruined her marriage and her life. Dani ended up letting her know that there is no way on God's green earth that they'll ever be cool. In fact, Dani made her a promise that she will find ways to make sure that she leave the community for good. So then we have Leslie calling the coordinator. So the coordinator thought that it was Laura that was calling her because Laura hasn't shown up for work yet. And so she answered the phone and she said Laura's name, and she then realized that it's not Laura on the phone. It's Leslie. So Leslie's telling her that, oh, maybe Laura is just running a little bit late, and or she's with her boyfriend because they just got together and stuff like that. And the coordinator is like, no, if she was running late, she would have told me, or she would have said something, let us know that she was running late. So she's very concerned about her, and she feels like something is wrong. Then we go over to Bill, who is still trying to plead with Naomi about getting respect from her, and treating her accordingly, because at the end of the day she's still his daughter, and him cheating has nothing to do with the way he loves his daughter. Bill is delusional. Like, you are sleeping with your daughter's best friend. How delusional. Naomi ended up telling him, like, you are unalive to me. I do not have a father. I don't respect you. So, and she doesn't want anything to do with him. Then we have Nicole getting a call from Ted at the hospital, and Ted tells her that Laura is in the hospital and that she's been hurt. Child, then we go back over to Bill and Naomi. And when I tell you that Naomi is ripping Bill a new one, this girl told the man that she basically called him a hoe. Okay? She called him every name. She said he was despicable. He is low class. He is lowbrow. He is disgusting. He's a vile human being. Like, all them sitting. She basically called him. I'm paraphrasing, but she laid it into him, and he was so hurt that he couldn't do nothing but walk away. He literally walked away in shame. Then after that, we find out that Laura is she's gonna be okay. She's going to need about 6 to 8 weeks for recovery. Ted's clinic is taking care of the cost of everything. Then she's explaining to Nicole and Ted what happened and how she was run off the road. Then we go over to the coordinator, who is talking again to Leslie and letting Leslie know that Laura is okay and that she's in the hospital and she's going to be fine, and she's going to be away for like 6 to 8 weeks. And Leslie's there acting like she don't know what is going on after she's the one that run the girl off the road. Like, it's craziness. So now we are finding out the reason why Leslie ran this girl off the road. Leslie was plotting all along to have her daughter work for Nicole, because she's on the phone talking to the coordinator. The coordinator's name is Mona. So now we got a name for the coordinator. Her name is Mona. So she's on the phone talking to Mona about what she's going to do with Laura being gone. So Mona is trying to tell her that, she's probably going to have to go through the temp agency to find someone as a replacement. So Leslie now bring up what about Eva? Eva could do the replacement until Laura comes back. And then of course Mona is there saying, yeah, that would be great. That would solve all my problems right now if Eva would fill the spot, because I know she would like Nicole. Nicole would like her. She's personable, all that good jazz. Them people was plotting to get into Nicole's office or work life or business, and they plotted to run the poor girl off the road. Then you have Dani being overbearing at a shoot that Chelsea have. She's basically trying to run the shoot, and Chelsea's not having it. She's not happy. And like she said earlier, that Dani is gonna take out any frustration she have on her. That's exactly what Dani is doing at this shoot. She's just finding fault with everything. She wants Chelsea to change the shoes. Chelsea saying, no, I don't want to change the shoes. I like the shoes that she's wearing. It's just madness. It's so crazy to the point where the photographer, who is Andre, have to tell Dani that maybe she needs to leave because she is taking all the fun out of the shoot and it's not going well. So Dani ended up listening to Andre and she took a step back, and then the shoot ended up improving. Everything's turned out well. And so later on, Dani invited Andre to have a drink with her. And child, why is Andre looking at Dani like he wants to devour her? And while that interaction is going on over at Bill's office, he's having a celebration. He threw like a little surprise for Haley, and everyone is in his office. They're drinking champagne and celebrating their love. Yuck. I already don't like Bill because one, he's a cheater, and the second, I don't like men that think that they're so untouchable, and he comes off with this arrogance. He has this arrogance about him that I don't like. So while Bill and Haley over there enjoying their little forbidden love, you have Andre and Dani back at her place. He's over there lyricsing Dani. Like, he's telling Dani all the good stuff, like, oh, she's one of the most beautiful women he's seen, the sexiest woman he's seen. Dani is about to have one of those Stella got her groove back moment. If you've seen that movie, then you know what I'm talking about. Stella is about to get her groove back. And while that is happening back at the bar, you have Chelsea finding a man. She's about to leave with that man. God knows where she's going with the man. Then you have Naomi talking with Jacob and Ashley and Derek. Ashley's talking about how she is insecure about her job, and maybe she's feeling like maybe nursing isn't for her and all of that. So everyone is just reassuring her that, you know, she made the right decision, and she's just getting a little bit of cold feet. It happens to everyone, but she is meant to be a nurse and whatnot. Then she fell asleep in the middle of talking. Derek took her home and tuck her into bed. Bill and Haley, he gave Haley a gift for the wedding. So he gave Haley this new bracelet in the color blue, because, you know, for the wedding you got to have something new, something old, something blue. So he covered the new and blue part with the bracelet. And back at Dani and Andre, when I tell you that the neighbors know Andre's name, he's making sure that the neighbors know his name, because the way this scene was so spicy between him and Dani, Dani, she slept good that night. She slept real good. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. She slept good. Like, he put her to sleep. And that was the end of the episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share, and I'll see you guys in my next video.